You'll notice that your machine will always stop with the needle at the highest position or at the lowest position in the fabric. And you change it by this button here, kind of your needle up down button. Right now the light is at the top, so that means that as I sew and I stop sewing, the needle's going to stop up. But with the touch of this button, number one, it will change the needle into the fabric, and now the light is down on the lower part of the button. Now every time that I stop sewing, the needle stops in the down position. Now, when you're done with this seam, there's a couple different ways you can bring that needle up. I actually kind of have people avoid turning the hand wheel and bringing that up because they don't bring the take-up lever to the highest position, they don't finish the stitch, and then we get into other issues when they start the next seam. So I always recommend that you either use the button, okay, so you can touch it, it'll bring your needle up, but you can also do it with your foot control. So I'm going to reach down and get my foot control, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So when you're actually sewing, if you tap the top of your foot control with your toe, here we go, not used to doing it with my hands, there we go, you can get a half a stitch. So if the needle's down, if you just tap your toe, needle comes up. So you can take a half a stitch with just a quick tap of your foot. And what you want to do anyway is when your foot is on the foot control, that the toes are at the top anyway, it's a little bit more ergonomic, just in the angle of your foot, and then you can activate that really easy. So that's a great way to do it. If your needle is down and you touch your scissors, that will also cut the thread and lift the foot, lift the needle out of the fabric. So there's lots of different ways to have your needle stop in different directions, but I recommend using the automatic parts of this machine, like the button or the foot, so when you go to start again, you don't have any troubles, you don't have to hold those threads when you start to sew.